Hello, valued viewers. I hope you're doing wonderfully well. It's a Sunday for us. Anyway, I spoke to my friend CH. I was having some problems with my baby's nappies, or diapers, as you may know them. And CH is very versatile with children. He has 3 of his own, and what a great source of information. And then CH said, since we spoke, Cap, which was like a week ago, I've made 6 brand new high definition units in DCS. Would you like to come and shoot them? Hello, CH.
Hello.
CH, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6. Where does the time come from? Talk us through it.
Yeah, it's interesting. I really don't know. It's as always prioritization. You know, I have older kids, not the size or age like yours.
Roger. And I should say as well, today, viewers, you're listening to 2 moderately old gentlemen. Both have colds, so we won't sound very good. But you're kind of used to that anyway. Right, viewers, we're going to first do the boring stuff. We're going to look at the details and the slides. Then we're going to go and have a play with the units and look at them in 3D and shoot some guns and stuff. And then we're going to run through some fun scenarios just because we like blowing stuff up. So, first slide, the PzH Panzerhaubitzer 2000 aus Deutschland, CH?
Yeah, that's correct.
So is this going to be the equivalent of the American Paladin?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, exactly. It's an armored howitzer. Yeah, self-propelled.
And look at the size of the gun. It's absolutely ridiculous. Length ratio 52. That is needlessly big. Okay. Does it have a swivelable turret? Must do, mustn't it?
Absolutely.
Let's go over stats. Rheinmetall 155mm, length 52 cannon with 60 rounds. Here's an interesting question. Why do all howitzers seem to be 155mm, like tanks are 120 or 125? Is it just something that's stuck? Is it like uniformity of rounds?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they tried different standards. I mean, the 155mm have been around many years, and they build the logistics around it. It's one of the NATO standards.
M1711 155mm base bleed unguarded shells. What's base bleed?
If you look at the aerodynamics of one of these, they have like cutouts at the bottom, so it will go much better through the air. That's the base bleed, and which makes it go much further than the standard shells.
M982 Excalibur 155mm guided shell. Guided shell? What the heck?
It's a GPS guided shell. It's much more expensive than the other ones. You don't fire them as many of them, but it's exactly. It's a guided shell.
It's an American round? Or have I
that's a good question. I think, Sweden and United States, exactly. I think it's BAE Systems, Bofors and Raytheon.
Roger. Direct and indirect fire, although it's mostly going to be indirect fire, day and night sights, smoke grenades, and max speed 42 miles an hour. Smoke grenades, have you modelled them in any way, or is it just the real one has smoke grenades?
No, it's the old smoke. I actually model them like DCS let me model them. You know, when they get hit, they put the smoke out.
Yeah.
And it's just a shame that they don't put the dense smoke out like they should, because the feature is there, but it's extremely light smoke. Doesn't do any good at all.
I don't know. I thought about that, but I also worry about everyone's FPS just clogging up and dying, so I can see it from both sides.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Ranges on the unguided shell, 22 nautical miles and 27 for the guided shell. That's the PzH-2000. Next, CH, the Strf-9040C, and it's Swedish, and Swedish like their long names. What does STRF mean?
Yeah, it stands for stridsfordon, which literally means combat vehicle, and you also know this as the CV-90. So the CV-90, combat vehicle 90, and the 40 stands for the dimension of the cannon. This is the Bofors 40mm cannon, which Swedes had a lot of when they start building these, and we have kept using it, unlike many other users of the CV-90, which has either chosen the 30 or 35mm versions.
Roger, it's an IFV, an infantry fighting vehicle, an L70B 40mm autocannon, firing the selection of shells, APFSDST is Sabo Tracer, have I got that right?
Yeah, this is the AP Finnish Guardian Sabo round, so it's for taking out more armored vehicles. The thought with the 40mm cannon was to be able to take out for the Swedes to be able to take out Russian armor from the sides or the back with an IFV. If you look at pictures of the 40mm rounds for this one, they are huge, extremely huge compared to like a 35 mil. These are the naval cannons.
PFHE, what's PF?
Pre-fragmented HE. It's pre-fragmented so that you can take down air targets because it will spit out a lot of small bullets.
Wow, okay.
So it's basically flak.
A shotgun, high explosive tracer. We've got a 7.62mm coax machine gun, smoke grenades, day and night sights, target engagement while moving, which you'd expect from an IFV, maximum speed 44, and you noted the reverse speed of 28 miles an hour. Is that unusually high?
Yeah, it's very high. Yeah, that's also something that we really like, going fast both forward and backwards, because that's part of how you use these.
Right, there you go, and you can see the ranges on the top right. Over to China, a PGZ or Z-09 Spark self-propelled anti-air gun, and this looks super cool. If not, CH, a little familiar. Isn't this just a German Gepard but Chinesed up?
Yeah, that's correct. The Chinese bought the Oerlikons that's used on the Gepard, so it's more or less it is the same cannons, and then they have their own chassis and they have their own radars. It's a slightly longer range. I think this is 20 kilometers where the Gepard has 15 kilometers, but the cannons are the same.
Dual 35mm Oerlikon auto cannons with that many rounds, 1100 rounds a minute with armor piercing tracer and high explosive tracer. Armor piercing tracer, is that suggesting this can be used against ground targets?
Yep.
Search and track radar, day and night sight smoke grenades, max speed 40 miles an hour, max reverse speed 10 miles an hour, and with a range of 2.2 nautical miles. Next, CH, something that looks kind of familiar actually. Again, we're in China. ZBD-04A-AT. Now, I say that's familiar because we actually have the ZBD-04A in-game, but it's an IFV, I think. It's not a guided missile launcher. So this is the same chassis, but with guided missiles? Yeah,
that is correct. Yeah, this chassis is used for a lot of different applications, and with this one they have added the anti-tank guided missiles on it. And they have 8 of them, and that nice, cool-looking periscope that extends.
What kind of guidance? Are these radio guidance? Are they wire guidance? It's going to be quite modern,
I think these are, let's see here, I think they are SACLOS, yeah. So they can guide one at a time with these AFT-10 anti-tank guided missiles.
Roger, 8 of them, AFT-10, smoke grenades, electro-optical system, max speed 45 miles an hour. It's amphib and day and night sights. Staying on China, a real piece of meat here, a CJ-10. So this looks to me like the CJ-10 missile that we fired from the Type 055 Chinese destroyer. And these were super long-range cruise missiles. Is it the same missile but now ground launched?
Yeah, exactly. It's the same missile that we have in game on the, as you mentioned, 052 and 055.
It carries 3 of them, and they have a huge range of 1100 miles. Oof.
And these are land attack cruise missiles, and they are terrain following, and they have warhead at around 1100 pounds.
And finally, we revisit the NASAMS-3 CH. I say revisit because we've already done, or you've already done NASAMS-3, and it fired this missile at the time, AMRAAM-ER, which we have lots of fun firing at Russian hypersonic missiles with relatively good effect. But you've created an additional variant which carries the AIM-9X Block 2. The radar and the CP are the same, but it's an additional launcher, is that right?
Yeah, that's more or less the point with the NASAMS. It's can use all kind of missiles. We first saw it with the more standard AMRAAMs, and then we have seen it with AMRAAM-ER, and we have also seen it now with the AIM-9X, the Block 2 IR missile. So it can actually, whatever you have in your inventory, you can more or less use it on the NASAMS, so it's very versatile. And since these are IR missiles, it's somewhat different approach to using it again compared to the active radar homing ones. I mean, it's IR missiles, it's shorter range, but they're harder to detect when fired upon you.
Right, viewers, let's have a look in 3D. First, the PzH-2000, and I cannot get over the size of the gun, the size of the barrel. Look at it. Guys, what is this bit here? Is that called a compensator, or have I got that? I've probably got that wrong.
brake.
It's a brake. And remind me what it does. I know a million people have told me, but I've slept since then.
Put the gases out to the sides.
Why would you do that?
I'm no expert.
Yeah, apparently you're not a tank expert. Right, okay, we don't know viewers, but loads of you will be tank experts, so let me know. Needless to say, it's CH mod, which means it's basically, I don't want to say better than core game because I don't want to get myself in trouble, but it's, as you can see, you know, it's pretty perfect, which is amazing, really. I wish I could do that. I was into 3D modeling when I was younger. I would have loved, we didn't have this kind of tech back then. I was on DirectX 1. It was when I was doing with it, and you couldn't do anything like this at the time, but I can respect the quality CH, and I would love to have had the tools that you have now. But look at this. Look at that all day, Viewingtons. I could blow that up all day. It's very nice. Let's have a look at the next unit. This is a Swedish IFV, the Strf-9040C. Look at me remembering its name. With a kind of anti-tank from behind gun. That's the cool thing about anti-tank. So this could potentially, because of its speed and maneuverability, get behind a tank and blast it from the back and take it out.
Yeah, and it even will go through it from the side, so you don't really have to go in behind either.
But now, viewers.
And it's also, you have to remember, it has a very high rate of fire. It's over 300 rounds per minute with a 40 mil.
Wow.
That's a good compromise. I mean, as soon as you go up to the largest 105, it will very much drop the fire rate. But with this one, you can keep the fire rate extremely high.
Roger. Look, spare tracks, viewers. I've been speaking to a few. I'm learning a little bit about tanks bit by bit. Oh no, it's not track. Oh yes, it is. And one thing I learned about tracks is they're useless, as in they always break, as compared to wheels. So yeah, spare tracks, best tracks apparently. I haven't asked about the engines, and I don't know if you know about the engines, but is there anything? Are these all diesels? I'm guessing piston engines.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all diesels.
Next, my favourite today, the PGZ-09, Chinese Gepard, I'm going to call it, and demonetised. Yeah. Wow, look at that detail, Viewingtons. Don't tell me you don't like it.
The autocannons always fun to use. Exactly, and yeah, especially when it comes like in dual packages.
Dual packages, best packages, apart from quad packages, of course. And the radar presumably is. Oh look, it's got an EOS. Look at that.
Yeah, exactly. So it has a search radar. You see at the top, which will fold up.
Yeah.
And then you have the track radar at the front, and the EOS if you don't want to lock onto something. Just use the visuals.
I gotcha. And you said it's longer range radar than a Gepard, and that's presumably just because of it's more modern, and modern stuff is just better. It's just better.
Yeah, exactly. They use the latest visual stuff.
Right, very nice, very nice. Next is a ZBD, so it's the same chassis as we have in core game, viewers, but it's got the anti-tank variant, which is pretty cool. I mean, look at that. You would not want that anywhere freaking near you. Well, I would not want to go to war with China at the moment. They got some nice stuff.
Yeah, and you should see it when it turns on. That's a really nice erection with the periscope.
Giggity, we shall. CJ-10 Wewingtons, kind of scuddy looking thing, but with 3 enormous range guided missiles. Needless to say, the guided missiles are probably going to have a solid rocket booster to get it going, and then a jet engine to sustain it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's a large vehicle also. Yeah, it's always hard to tell how large the stuff is, but it's, as you mentioned, the missiles are large and the vehicle is extremely large also.
Look at, it's a lady. It's a Chinese lady. I don't know. I'm all surprised, but they do. Yeah, there you go. Chinese do have ladies, you know, viewers. Or it could be a man with mascara. Oh, well, I've got to be careful. I say that.
Let's not get into that.
Let's not get into that. Anyway, look at the Chinese person, and look at the size of that missile, Viewingtons. It's a big missile. I would not want that coming towards my house, ideally. NASAMS, you've already seen, viewers, in another video, but here is this. And sorry we're taking so long, but I just like looking at the, someone's taken all this time to sit and make this stuff.
Yeah, so the NASAMS here is the thing on the back there with the separate legs, and I've mounted it on a man truck just to be able to move it around, and they can be mounted on anything or just placed, which we have seen in real life being placed around on different sides. Since it's very small, when you unload it.
This really is the future of SHORAD and MEDRAD or whatever medium range stuff is, isn't it? It's using mass-produced air-to-air missiles, which are moderately cheap because they're mass-produced and used for a million other things, and then sticking them in a modular system like this. It's not just America/Norway that are doing this. Obviously, Britain are doing it with their CAMs, their ASRAMs, and I'm sure a whole bunch of other countries are. This is the way to go, viewers. Why? Because it's just so expensive to develop a missile just for your SAM system. I mean, you have to do it for a super long-range SAM, like an S-400 or a long-range Patriot or whatever. But anyway, that's it.
And stuff gets old. You have to use them sometimes. So
So you end up just using to shoot freaking drones down or something. Next, I'm going to show you that I can drive them. So I'm going to go whippity split. I'm a PzH. Oh, there we go. The turret is super slow to move.
It folded down the holder for the gun. That's why it raised and then went down.
Ah, right, roger. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at me using direct fire, viewers.
Yeah, it's devastating. I've used it against tanks. It's really powerful. I mean, the length of that cannon.
Yeah, right.
It's up speed, the shells.
Look, I actually missed it because even a shell this big and this powerful, viewers, will dip. So you'd actually have to aim a little bit above it, I suspect. Wow, look at that. And there's one thing you never think about is how kind of finite the shell is. It will dip and it will,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very nice. Right, and no machine guns, presumably because they're designed never to be engaged, right?
No, you actually can mount. You see the circular thing on the roof there. You can have an MG3 7.62 machine gun there. But I didn't think it was very necessary. If these kind of assets get into machine gun firing range, something is very wrong with your plan.
Yeah. That's a Grim Reaper plan right there, viewers. Right, a Strf. This is the 40mm cannon I'm going to use, viewers.
Yeah, and you have 3. You can fire. If you hold down the fire, you will get 8 red rounds fired with a very high speed. I think that's the APFSDS. Yeah, and then you have to press E to change to the next magazine where you have the PFHE. So you have 8 times 3
look at that.
red round magazines. So you have 24 rounds.
Roger. Right, I will change it. I will do it on a tank first. I'm just going to do it on some other vehicles because the viewers probably want to see it. Okay, not BMP, whatever that is, BTR. It 100% died, viewers. Okay.
You can press L if you want to get into laser range.
And laser range, 734 somethings, probably meters, against a BMP, medium armor. Fire!
And try on one with press E to change to HE.
Yes, sir. Laser ranging, 684 meters, high explosive.
So these are much slower, but will explode more.
This 100% did explode more. I would not want to fight against this. I think I'd rather fight against a friggin' tank.
Shift and space, you will enable the coax.
Oh, look at that. You always tell me that and I always forget about it.
It's the smoke, yeah. We're talking about a not very useful smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, where did he go?
It is not very useful, I'll give you that.
It's the 2-second smoke, the one you have in the disco.
Right, I'm going to fire against a tank. Predictions, do you think it will take a tank out, CH, in...
Not, with the... Depending on how well I think you use the old stuff here, but let's try.
Center mass, 556 meters, go. Yeah, check it out.
Ceasefire.
T90 down. Wow, what a friggin' beast, viewers. Let's see, what have I missed? So that's that. That's a lot of explosions.
You can imagine if you're very small, you can move very fast and fire a lot of 40mm large formations. It really makes a difference.
Wow. I'm going to run out of friggin' targets.
Target. Ceasefire.
No, target will not cease fire.
And this is the one we also have in the Swedish pack, which calls LVKV, which is the one with the radar mounted on top. And it can elevate cannon much more. So it's designed to take out flying objects.
Right, there you go, viewers. Going to take out some freaking tanks. That's some kind of hors d'oeuvre. Right, if we've got any targets left. Next, my favourite, PGZ. Look at that, viewers. They even get a little radar on top. Yay! It's just 2 Oerlikon cannons, basically, isn't it, CH?
Yep.
So have fun with Oerlikon cannons.
I've used them before.
Fire. Why wouldn't you like that? Here's a question: does Gepard have armor piercing option as well?
Yeah, they come with a different, many different options of ammunition. I would think, at least they have. I think they have the CM armor piercing ones.
I wonder if I can take a tank out. No, I can't with armor piercing.
Surprise me. Yeah.
Look at that, viewers. You cannot take a tank. Oh yes, no.
Yeah.
No, I can't. All right, let's go get him. Blast, it's not firing, CH. What have I done wrong?
Maybe you're out of ammo?
Negative 464.
Ah.
No, there we go.
Yeah, you need to be. You can't move. It doesn't fire on the move.
Let's test that. You can't fire on the move, CH, because it's not an IFE, right? So,
yep.
Why would you be able to?
And you see, you have the HE and AP interlinked on the belt, so you don't switch between them.
Got viewing to Movingtons. That's something from freaking Terminator. Well, I could do that all day, but I shouldn't. ZBD. We haven't tried this yet. Look at its little erection. Look, it's got a big spring. It's a spring that erects it. TH. Alright. Yeah. This should be fun. This should fun be. So I'm going to find a target.
So you exactly, and you will guide it as all these ATGMs work.
Alright, so I'm going to show lofting it up and over something, viewers. Watch this. I will loft you up and over a thing and fire. And down. Seek that thing. Huh. I may have lofted it a little too far, CH.
No, sorry. I have to do it like this. Mark the target. I've made many of these now. I think this one is auto tracking. It's fire and forget.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Let's do a thing then.
Made too many of these, you know.
Smash.
Yeah. This is more like the like a hell the new Hellfire works or something, like a brimstone.
I didn't know such a thing existed from an ATGM, to be honest. That's cool. Oh, look at that! It's like a friggin' Hellfire.
Yeah, exactly. And they have actually, as you can see, it comes from the top where they are most vulnerable. So this is a very new design.
Get some, baby. I can't kill the tank. Die. I'm going to put it in slow motion and see what happens.
Something to do with these old tanks again?
We're hitting slightly before. Oh well. Tiny adjustment needed there, I reckon. Bang.
Interesting.
Look at that.
I haven't seen that before. Is it the... Yeah, is it the range? How close are you?
Stand by. Might as well debug it while we're here, viewers. Oh, I was within arm in, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That circle there shows arm in. Because of how the missile works, I wonder if that's why it's got that arm in then. Take 2, let's see if we can get this working. Do you want me to lock him?
Yeah, you need to lock him.
Die! There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in with arm in. A thing, viewers. I'll probably drive this. I won't be able to fire this, will I?
No.
Manually,
no.
I mean.
No, unfortunately not. The only way to do it. So it's no, I just always make them drivable even if it's no real point in it.
Roger. I need to do something, so I'm going to smash into something, CH. Get some, German. Got the kraut. There you go, a thing. And I can't drive, or I can't operate NASAMS either. Right, so that's fine. Next, we're going to do a couple of scenarios for fun, viewers. You do like fun, don't you, viewers? First, CJ-10s versus Burj Khalifa. Let's watch their beautiful, beautiful erection.
But those won't actually erect vertical. This is some more of a slouch.
It is a bit of a slouch, isn't it? Barely an erection at all.
Of some heavy drinking, maybe.
Yep. Opening their little capsules. Off they go. Look at the size of them. I've got to catch one quickly with its rocket booster under. Look at that. Oh, wow, look at that.
It's impressive.
100% fun. In terms of the real life ability, oh, it's firing another salvo. Terrain following ability. Any idea how that works? Is it simply a radar altimeter, or is it smarter, do you think?
Almost all of these land attack cruise missiles, which are pretty modern like this, have, besides the GPS or equivalent, they have INS, and they also have the terrain maps.
Right.
So they actually compare what they have, where they are, how things looks.
Yeah, and that's the same with any modern. It's the same with Storm Shadow, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, viewers. Now this thing would fire 1,100 miles, but we're not going to do that because we've got things to do today. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah, these were actually, if the look is familiar, I think these were actually a derivative from the KH-55, the Russian versions. That's why you have the round look.
It's not Caliber, is it? That's older.
No, it's older stuff, yeah.
I mean,
most of the Chinese stuff is a derivative of something they have bought or bought in quotation.
Well, why would you make it yourself when you can just buy it and then remanufacture it? That's what I would freaking do.
It saves you some time, absolutely. But like a lot of this stuff where they have done that, the issue is they often become a little more bulkier, a little less advanced. So then, but they, I mean, all the time they save, they can spend on making the next more efficient version. It seems to work very well. I mean, it's a pretty dense area we're firing into.
Uh-oh. That's full demonetization going on there.
Yeah,
I'm have to blur that out.
Erection.
That is an anti-erection. That is a full Margaret Thatcher right there. Wow, look at that.
Wow.
There we go. CJ-10, stand by for next one, viewers. This time, viewing to Wooingtons, you've got a battery, a super large battery, an unrealistically super large battery of 20 PzHs. Watch this. Size of that frigging... Oh my god! The earth shakes when that happens. Oh, that target about to get gassed, viewers. Yeah, I did believe I just said that. Gassed. Fully gassed.
And the anticipation, it takes some time
right?
to travel through there. Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to sit and sip on my tea. If you don't like facts and figures, viewers, which a lot of you don't, you're going to like this bit. Oh, the anticipation. My anxiety. Yeah. My anxiety, CH. Yeah, it's kind of what I was touching on earlier, viewers. When you think about artillery, you just kind of... Oh. Oh, we just hit a car. Sorry, a car. The houses are fine, but the car... Oh, no way.
It's a good spread.
It is a good spread, isn't it? Oh, we just hit a crane. Crane here.
Top of the crane.
Whoops.
That guy having his lunch over
right?
there.
It'd be like it's freaking vaporized.
Yeah, but the commuters aren't worried.
No, but like, it's fine. Yeah. I'm not going to speed up. I'm not going to slow down. I'm just going to carry on. I'm Bahrainian, not Bahrain. Where are we? Dubaiian. No, UAEian. It is creating some damage, CH.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
like what you've created.
Pretty impressive.
Wowee, look at that.
Yeah, and they fire pretty rapidly also.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
But there's a lot of shells in the air. And with that many of them, there are very many shells in the air at the same time. It's too bad we can't emulate RSI yet, you know, when you change the elevation of the cannon so that all the rounds will impact at the same time.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that would be
I haven't
nasty.
found a way to make that in DCS yet. That's something I'm looking into.
Of course you are, CH. Of course you are. Right, I'm going to quit that before we get extra demonetized to the point where I have to start paying YouTube. No one wants that, viewers. Last one for the lols, viewers. And again, I reiterate, you do like lols, don't you? We're going to have a bunch of A10 tank killers, viewers. Come and kill some freaking tanks. And we're going to try and defend it with our Gepard, Chinese Gepard. I guess our NASAMS and maybe even our STRF will fire. We'll see.
Yeah, I want to see the CJ-10 fire some A10s.
Not going to lie, I'm going to back the friggin' A10s here. Because they're going to dupe the AIM-9Xs with their flares.
These are the Block 2 Xs. They are not as susceptible to
How about that?
flares. Yeah, because they have the imaging system. They actually can discern between the aircraft and the flare. Yeah, we should see the NASAMS wake at 11 nautical miles.
There we go.
Yeah, there we can see, yeah. The antenna.
Hey! Oh, we're seeing a lot of erections today, viewers.
Yeah, the fire.
Whoa, look at that thing bend.
Yeah,
I love a good bender.
Very agile. The 9X.
A10s don't know they're coming. A10s don't know they're coming, look. They should be defending.
Yeah, but you need to have a missile warning system to pick up on the IRs.
Which these don't, because these are A10As.
Yeah.
They are so not blowing up. Oh, yes, they are. Yeah, the A10A's, viewers, they don't have missile warning systems. The joke's on them, I guess.
Oh, it took it pretty well.
They did, didn't he? Right, that's all our AIM-9X is gone. We're now on my favourite, which only has a range of whatever, a mile or something. Set your face to amazing, viewers.
Yeah, the CV-90 can't elevate. You need the air defense version for that.
I want the CJ-10 to have a go.
Yeah.
Oh, something. What's that that's firing?
No, it is the. Is it the CV?
No, it's the core game assets.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Go 8. Go 8 smashing my beautiful units! Damn you! Go 8 always wins. Look at the damage it did.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Have viewers, 30mm Gatling guns just smashed us to pieces. It's interesting that the A10s identified the threat. I didn't think they were going to do that. They identified the threat and took these lot out rather than the core game assets, which were no threat.
Yeah.
Something's still firing.
Yeah, it's a CV-90, I think.
Shot anything. Oh, look at the bullet explosions!
Yeah, I have put them back. Yeah, they will.
Go and have a pop, mate.
Fragment.
Not over yet. Ow! Ah, missing with the action. Can't get camera in position. Yeah, look at him. He's just smashing them.
What's going on?
You'll enjoy the sounds when you hear them on the video. I'll tell you that. Ladies and gentlemen, my love for A10 has been fully reignited. It's not over yet, viewers. Look at those big smashers. Smash, smash, smash. It's like old German World War II flak. Well, any World War II flak. But mainly German. Is that it? Are they done? No, they're coming back for more! I'm going to go right in the killing field this time where all the smashy, smashy, boom, boom's happening. You would not want to be here, viewers.
Everything is shaking.
Oh, look, we got one! We got Jenkins! And he landed. Yeah, that's a bad place to bail out, Jenkins.
And he just stands there.
Oh, our Swedish asset's gone. That's it. We've got nothing left to fight.
Yep.
Damn you, A10 Warthogs. We took a few down, though, so I'm pretty happy with that. CH, as they come in for their probably final attack, I thought that was pretty good. Anything to add?
Nope.
All right, last attack. Here it goes, viewers.